So guys, here it is. Another attempt on this beautiful base. This is one of the best bases of the year. You can see so many top guys have been trying to triple it, but they didn't succeed. And now there's also a delay. So now all of you YouTube viewers that think you can triple it, you probably even can, or you can build yourself and have the attempts. But the whole idea is that people who had this base for the week that it was out there were enjoying insane results, because this is what we do. We test the bases. If you watch this video further, you'll see how this base was actually tested. And that's the key, to see how it's tested, to deliver the proof. And this is what I do on my Patreon. I deliver you guys the proof of the testing. You know that it's Kartik doing the tests, not just some chat group ninja warrior, something there who is, yeah, just like that. The base testing today is like, people use these terms so freely that it makes me sick. Everything is tested, everything is top, everything is that, and then when you see that it's nowhere near. So guys, like, if you get some of these bases and you're not satisfied, it's your own fault. After especially watching this, you don't then know how to ask the questions from builders, that how they test the bases and who is testing. And don't believe their words. Just ask for proof in a form of video or something like that, because a lot of them charge a lot of money on bases that are basically not well done. And if you're buying bases from a website, like, come on, people are spending more time doing websites than actual base building. So, like, yeah, that's just my thoughts. But hey, everybody can do whatever they want. We are still building bases, as we've been doing since 2016. We love Clash, and we are pretty darn good at it. So that's the thing. And there is so many patrons that are loving the stuff and been doing that for years. There's also a super cool push tier and all different kind of other ones, and skeleton bases. Oh my god, we need to talk about skeleton bases. They are so cool. They are one of the coolest things, and not that many people know, because I mainly just do and create content and don't show off so much, and I need to stop that and start, showing more of the stuff that we do, the cool stuff, because, well, people need to see this, guys. This is something amazing. Like, imagine you can get a base that is tested by Kartik, something that he would use himself in the World Championship Finals. That is the level of testing. There is no higher level than that on Clash. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know what else to say. I'm just so excited about this tier. This is so cool. This is so amazing. Now, listen to me explain to you how the base is tested and what is the realities of this and all that stuff. So, now, Bopa. Okay, guys, so this is the best base thing ever happened on Clash. The World Championship Tournament base is delivered to you weekly, and by World Champion I mean that there's actually somebody who has been in the World Champion, still is at the highest level of clashing. Here you can see Kartik from last year, and look at his base, 64%. That is some fine base stuff there. So here you see, this is why we call it World Champions level, because the bases need to be at that level, and there are a process on building them. First of all, you need to be able to build a good base. You need to be actually understanding of Clash, and there's only one thing that gets you this one. If you just started today to build, you are so far from away from that, because experience is the key. And we've been building professionally since 2016, and that is a long time. That's the time when you could already join my Patreon, and there are people who are already on my Patreon from that time. And knowledge, you need to be among the best players all the time, to be seeing how they attack, how the meta changes, to gather skill. Otherwise you don't know anything, and that's not a good thing, because now that's what you need to build a base. You need to have skill, knowledge, and then creativity, and that doesn't come if you are focused on chat groups and advertising, all that stuff. That's why I talk and builders build. That's the thing. And now we're going to go to the second phase, which is the testing. That is the coolest thing today. And here you can see my bases, these World Championship bases, they're tested by Kartik. None other. It's not some chat ninja from a chat group, doing some FCs and then you can say, yay, it was tested. No, 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 no. Look at this. Here is a first run that was done on this base, and look, this is the details we do. This is the actual testing material. Look at this. Now you can see a little tweaking there, and guess what happens? Guess what happens? Now look at this. Queen is gonna dive in, and Queen is gonna be in trouble here. It's all about the CC. Everything needs to be perfect, and here you can see this is the level. And also, when I share bases on my Patreon, I give you guys the proof of the testing being done. Because that's how it should be done. Not just rely on me that there is some testing, because everybody's doing testing. But it's not a matter of you do or don't you do testing. It is how it's done. And I encourage you to ask all the builders which are you using that how they do testing. Ask them to do a video, explain how it's done. Who is the guy actually doing the testing? Is he at the level? Because a lot of them use influencers and famous clashers, YouTubers, everybody to, advertise their bases. But I'm pretty sure that you are not getting that quality of a testing. Some famous team is using a base. You're not getting the same bases. You're getting whatever is left when they pick stuff and so forth. And also, these teams, they do their own testing just for them, because that's how you get a good base. You don't want to share that with people. And they're not builders, they're clashers. So that's where the problem comes in. And that's why it took me so long to get this kind of tier ongoing. And now I have this with carding, and it's amazing. And you guys get to enjoy that on my Patreon. Only 20 people. When it's done, because that's about the amount of people you need to have to make this worth the while. But then you get a base a week. How cool is that? How cool is that with proof? And now, well, since I'm awesome, why wouldn't I just show you guys some of the stuff here? Look at this. I'll show the rest of the raids here from this base, because you saw already the base before. It hasn't been tripled in 4 wars. That is, like, I don't think you can ask more. And this is Darkest Mushan wars, not on none of these, like, YOLO stuff. This is the best of the best, attacking the best of the best. And this is where the bases need to be tested by these people. This is it. So I don't know. And this tier is not for everybody. It is for the connoisseurs of Clash, the ones who don't want to do the work and want the best, because, well, here you guys have it. Here is the best. I also have other tiers if you want something less high class, but still done with the same way, but a little bit less time on it, because, well, we put the time and effort on this as it is. But yeah, it is so cool. Hope you guys will enjoy this one. Hope you love the video. Stay tuned for more awesome stuff, and check out the Weekend's Legacy series, because that is just something awesome. Your class historian, it is gonna be on point. So, but look at this. How delicious is this base? How delicious. Oopa oopa. Now go and get yourself some bases from my Patreon. Oopa oopa. Bye bye.